Hi guys, welcome to Casita's virtual kitchen. I hope you're all well and enjoying this beautiful weather outside. Today we're going to do a lovely dish. Got some lamb for you. So I'm going to cook a lamb shoulder. I will explain to you the different cuts of lamb, but we're going to do lamb shoulder today. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start my stove up. I've got some lovely ingredients down the front here, which I'm going to talk to you about. So we're going to get these two pans on. We need two pans. One is going to be for our garnish. Basically the garnish for this dish is a pea fricassee. So we're going to get that on. A little bit of oil in the pan. And the other pan is going to be for the lamb shoulder itself. So we're going to get that heated up as well. So a little trick with the, I've got some shallots here. So a little trick with peeling these. Usually, obviously you're there for hours trying to peel them with a knife. Basically what I've done with these is I've cut the bottom off and I've blanched them for about 30 seconds, and all you have to do with them is you're just going to squeeze the bottom and out comes the shallot. A little bit slippery, so just squeeze the shallot at the bottom and they come out perfect. Just saves you hours of trying to peel shallots. Slippery. Pop them out. Last couple. So basically these aren't really cooked yet. We need to get some heat into these. We need to caramelise these. These have just been blanched to get the skin off. So we've got a lovely shallots in there now. Pans on here for them. And we're just going to go straight in. Bit of a sizzle. A bit of salt to get them started. So while they're roasting, we're going to talk a little bit more about the lamb. So this lamb here, like I said before, is a lamb shoulder. This one has actually already been cooked. So the way we've cooked this already is, you can imagine, you get your whole shoulder. We've opened this up, we've put it on a bit of greaseproof paper in a baking tray. We've put some rosemary, some garlic, a little bit of chicken stock in there. We have put a little bit of greaseproof paper on the top, and then we put some tin foil on the top of that, and we've cooked this in the oven for about 2 to 3 hours. Best way to check if it's done, if you just take it all off, poke your finger or poke something through it, and if it's really soft, you'll find your lamb is cooked. Great for a Sunday roast, lamb shoulder, leg of lamb. This is probably more what you use that for. There's also loads of other cuts of lamb. We use lamb rump a lot in the restaurant. The lamb rump is more like a steak, so we can actually cook that a little bit pink and we can serve that nice like a steak. So we're going to get a bit of colour on these. I've got my lamb shoulder here. Lamb's really versatile, from your classic lamb Henry to your cottage pie, your lamb mince in there. It's so versatile, and it's great in all sort of cuisines. If you want to make a nice sort of a Moroccan style tagine or a curry, lamb is fantastic for that. So once this is cooked, this lamb, we've taken it out and we've pressed it. So that's why you've got a really nice kind of flat shape. So we've pressed it overnight, and then we've cut out beautiful little portions. And we're just gonna warm pan. I'm just gonna start rendering all this lamb down. So I've seasoned the bottom, and the top, and we season a little bit more again. And we're just gonna colour that now. So this is on a medium to high heat. So once we start to get some colour on these shallots here, that's kind of what we're looking for. We're gonna go in. I've got some lovely pancetta down the front here. So this is a smoked pancetta. I'm gonna go in with that. If you put the pancetta in before the onions, your pancetta will probably get a bit too crispy and will start to burn. Some nice thyme, going to go in with that. A little bit of oil just to sort of keep it from sort of sticking. Now, lamb's going to be sort of working nice and slowly over here. We're just basically going to, because it's already cooked, all we're trying to do with that lamb is get the heat into it and make it really sort of soft and tender. So we're going to render that down on all sides, throw in a little bit of butter, and then that lamb's going to be perfect. So you can already have a little look. There's a beautiful colour on the top there. We're going to go a little bit more though. We're trying to get that colour on all the sides. Once the bacon starts to get some colour on there, we're going to go in with some butter. Okay, so a nice bit of butter. Basically, we're going to do a lovely bit of chicken stock with this, so it's going to be a little bit saucy. It's going to work really well with the lamb. So the butter's going to help make a real kind of nice, rich, glossy sauce, and it's also going to help roast. So I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. You don't want it too high now. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Get some garlic flavour in there, so a little bit of sliced garlic. Don't need the whole clove, but a little bit in there. I'm going to roast that off. Turn our lamb over. You can see now I've got a lovely colour on the top of the lamb. Lovely colour on the bacon. It's got to be some of the best smells out there. Roasted lamb and caramelised bacon and crispy onions and thyme. It's beautiful, beautiful aromas. So we're going to roll the lamb around. Nice colour there. So what we're going to add to this now is, now we've sort of roasted the garlic and we've roasted the bacon, we're going to go in with some lovely garden peas. Give it a little toss. We're going to go in with a little bit more salt now. And a little bit of cracked black pepper. And roll our lamb around. So you can see we're getting a beautiful, beautiful colour on that lamb all the way around. So what I'm going to do with these peas is I'm just going to lightly crush them. I just want to get all that smoky flavour, thyme flavour into the peas. So this is just going to make them really full of flavour. It's a nice little trick. Everyone loves crushed peas. If you're doing it with, you know, some fish and chips instead of mushy peas, some nice crushed peas, a bit of fresh mint in there, a little bit of salt, and they're fantastic. So I'm just going to crush them a little bit. Lamb, I'm going to go in with a little bit of butter into the lamb. So you can see we've got a lovely colour on this lamb now, so we're just going to make sure that's go all the way around. So into our Pea Fricassee, got a little bit of chicken stock, homemade of course. If you don't have any sort of homemade chicken stock, not everybody does. A sort of Knorr stock cube or Knorr. The bouillon packets are really, really good. So we're just going to reduce that down a little bit. And then the idea with the lamb is just going to keep rolling it round, get all that butter. And just to get a little bit more flavour into this lamb, we call it aromats in the tray, but basically just a few little bits of flavour. So we've got some nice garlic in there, some nice thyme. I'm just going to roll that around. You can hear that thyme popping, really nice. There we go. So I'm just going to roll that around. Have a little taste of our fricassee here. So loads of nice flavour from the pancetta, from the peas, from the lovely roasted sort of onions, the little shallots. The lamb's really nice and soft there. So with this lamb, it's just about getting the flavour in there. So obviously we get the beautiful flavour from when we're cooking it with the rosemary and the garlic, but we need that colour, so we need that caramelisation. So obviously now we're going to get all that flavour, that roasted lamb flavour. There's nothing quite like it. It's probably one of my personal favourite pieces of meat. Like I said before, it's so versatile. It's just amazing flavour. So that's the lamb, nearly done. We're nearly going to take that out there. That last little bit, get all that sort of nice flavour on the top there. Let it soak it all in. Just going to go a little bit more butter. So the Pea Fricassee is basically reducing that stock down to kind of a sauce consistency. So it's not quite there yet. Got a little taste. Need a little bit more salt in there. Sometimes when you're using chicken stock and you've got that element of the smoked bacon or the meat, just a little bit of fresh lemon juice, you just lift it all, and a little drizzle in there. And baste the lamb a little bit. So spoon your butter over the top. Really want to roast that lamb. All this effort that we're putting into this lamb now will really make a big difference. And have a little taste of it. Just a little bit more salt. So these peas are almost ready. And down at the front, I've just got a little bit of diced up baby gem lettuce. You can always use iceberg, but baby gem's probably a little bit more robust. I'm just going to put that in. The idea with this gem lettuce is you just want to warm it through. You don't really want to wilt it down. You want that texture in there. Just rolling this beautiful lamb around. You can just see this lamb. I'm just squeezing it with my hands here, and it's sort of, you can tell it's so tender. So it's just going to fall apart. So lovely smells coming from this. The baby gem just gives it another dimension, freshens it all up a little bit. So I'm happy with that. I'm just going to turn both these off. And then simple, when you come to serving a nice dish, scoop in everything. So we've got our peas, our shallots, our roasted smoked pancetta, lovely fragrant chicken stock. And you want the sauce in there, you want all that jus in there, so get it all in there. I'm going to pick the nice big bit of lamb just for the purpose of this. So once you've got it all lovely and roasted, just going to sit the lamb on top there. And then there's a little garnish. Because we've cooked with this time, it's almost gone crispy. So a little bit of sort of crispy time with the lamb is amazing. You can just eat all this, eat it all together. It's really, really nice, really aromatic. Just set a lamb on top there at the time. A little bit of the oil from the lamb, a bit of cooking juices, a bit of the garlic, just fine, get it all on there. And that's it, that's our sort of new season, our spring lamb, which we're all about at the minute. A Pea Fricassee and some nice crispy thyme on the top. Another very simple tapas dish, one that we can do at home, brought to you from Casita's virtual kitchen. Thank you for watching. We've had a lovely amount of subscriptions, so if you'd like to subscribe, please click at the bottom of the screen now. We look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.